Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am sorry for being slightly late, but we are going to go ahead and get to it. So, last we left off, our heroes arrived in town and sort of shopped around a bit before eventually heading to the manor, where the Master Corvus, greeted them and showed them to a secret cave underneath the mansion where they will be doing their business. As well as that, unfortunately, one of the adventurers decided that they were having too much of all these crazy people and were probably allergic to cats and thus left. So sadly, Adris is not going to be with us. As well as that, the party has been informed that there will be a late arrival that will be joining the group. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So currently, you guys are finishing a long rest and you're in a safe area, so that's something that can be finished without needing to roll or anything like that. Let me try and find music.
Rhythm's not the channel anymore.
Wait, what? Oh. Yeah. Give me just a second. There we go. All right. So would you like to do anything currently to get ready for going in the dungeon, prepare for the new arrival who's coming soon? Anything like that? Or any roleplay in general?
Okay, since it's a new day, I would.
Before the start of the day is go over here to these barrels of water that I saw,
All right.
and maybe use shape water to make a couple balls of ice
Ooh, okay.
for the spoiler alert catapults.
Well, as you do that, you see over here there is a strange crab person who is working at the anvil.
Crap,
Indeed, this man.
he looks very scary. So I am going to keep my distance, but I'm going to tell the rest of the party that he was there.
He
When
just
I
kind of
finish
looks at
the
you,
thing,
and he doesn't seem to
I'm
mind.
I'm going to run away very fast. Hey guys, crab person. That's not my spell.
So these people in here are vendors.
Yes, indeed. There is the person who buys back all of the things you find in the dungeon. This person is the merchant, and they just have general supplies. And then this person is the armory, and they have weapons and armor.
Okay, since it's a new day and I think the alarm spell I've made is not up anymore, I would like to go up to the cat, to the bag of holding of the cat, and put my alarm spell back around it as a ritual cast again.
All right. Sounds
Just a
good.
quick thing that this thing is up for the next 8 hours, and I said it that all of our group can reach in without a problem.
Nice. In that case... Oh, hold on. All right. So that's back up. Your your impenetrable bag of holding is still a thing.
It's not impenetrable. Well, yeah, I guess it is. It still has the arcane lock on it. That last tool's dispelled, doesn't it?
Yep.
So we have a Arcane Lock and a alarm spell on it.
It's in a bag of holding with an arcane lock and an alarm spell. Pretty nice.
Won't touch this.
Pretty sure there's a snare spell in the bag too.
No,
I wasn't allowed to.
You can't define the targets on the snare spell.
Yeah, I think originally he was gonna put it in there, but
I would have
decided not
still
to.
placed it. I would have still done it, but I wasn't allowed.
So, can I borrow 20 gold from somebody?
No.
Pretty please.
So,
Maybe
like
I'll
in
send that
character,
20 gold.
like I have 4.
How do you role play this out as your cat self trying to ask for money?
Well, none of us can heal.
I can.
Oh, okay, you can heal? Never mind.
I think I can.
Okay, that means we have to pay him like 5 gold a piece every time he heals us.
You can
Oh,
cast you. Guys, look out.
Like when. So are we talking about this like our characters, or is this just out of character talk currently?
Well, I was thinking it'd be nice to have a healing potion or 2 on hand just in case, but I'm a bit short because I'm a cat.
Sure.
You're short in more ways than one. But you are pretty tall for a cat.
So first of all, Eden like heads over and again tries to poke the cat.
Tao, you've been poked. How do you feel about this
I'm
atrocity?
gonna go over and
Your mic is a little bit muffled.
I will poke the gnome.
The gnome turns around.
You have just
So,
poked
like-
a cat and then been poked by a different cat.
The gnome pokes the other cat.
Is that other warlock here?
No, not currently. I'll get to them in a moment.
It's like, should we head out? Like, I mean,
All right, while you guys are poking each other, we are going to cut back to the city. All right. Give me just a moment. Because someone new is about to arrive. All right. Give me just a moment. All right. And so, someone new arrives in town. A interestingly dressed character with tan skin and dark hair strolls along the road. All right, Lyron, if you could introduce yourself and your character.
Yeah, 1 sec. The map isn't loading for me.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Alright. Yes. So I am a human warlock from the Galvian Wastes. And I guess I would be heading to the mansion, right?
You have a map, actually, that leads you in the direction you want to go. However, you are also welcome to stroll around town and do as you please. Both are welcome.
Nah. I want to head to my job. I don't have. The town doesn't give me fine pleasures to be in by myself.
That's fine by me. All right. In that case, your map leads you up to the northeast down this road.
Alright. I'm just gonna start heading there then.
All right. And let me just take you for a moment. All right. as you are walking, you eventually come across this mansion.
I believe this is where the job was. So I'll go up and knock on the door.
All right. And give me just a moment. All right. The door will open, and you will see this man. He appears to have human appearance with fish features. And you have not seen someone of this kind before. At least not as far as you can remember.
Okay. Hi there. I am here for a quest.
So you're the late arrival. All right, I can bring you in. My name is Atrium. Sorry, pardon my unpoliteness. And he will outstretch his hand.
Lyran.
Welcome, Lyran. All right.
It takes a bit to get through those wastes.
I understand. Treacherous territory. Well, in either case, let me lead you to where you'll be doing your job. All right,
I will follow.
And he shall lead you through the mansion. You will see that he brings you past a bunch of large rooms before eventually bring you to a staircase and leading you up into the attic, where he will then open a secret passageway and bring you down a long spiral staircase.
Okay.
All right. And then he will bring you to right here. Let me know when you're loaded.
I'm loaded.
All right, perfect. All right. What languages do you know?
Elvish, Draconic, and Common.
Let me see. What was that first one? Sorry.
Elvish, Draconic, and Common.
All right. So in that case, you will see on this door above it is written in Draconic something that says "Go no further beyond." And you will see that inky black shadows seem to leak from the doorway. And as well as that, you see this group of people over here.
Okay.
All right, come follow me. We shall meet your comrades. All right, and he will start to lead you this way.
You do have some interesting text on the front of that door, though.
Yes, it is foreboding, though no one has ever heard of anything of this architecture, so we are unsure of who wrote it and how they knew so many more modern languages.
All right.
All right, and he shall bring you this way. All right, everyone. Here's the late arrival. This is Lyran of the Gaussian Wastes.
Hi.
Well, hello, hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, pretty good. You look normal.
A bit, you can say.
Oh, sorry, hold on. I just realized they're a little small.
He's just starting walking around him, and looking like at everything.
Eh. I mean, it is quite fun. There is some other interesting people in the waste, but I don't know if you've been out there or not.
Can't say I have. I've not been around here for like a terribly long time.
I'm like
And,
trying to catch up with your picture.
And so, what might you be exactly? I don't think I've
So-
seen your kind.
I don't know. Like, and my name is Eden.
Aden? Lyron.
Eden.
Like you said.
Nice to meet you, Lyron.
Nice to meet you too.
If you all will please get him acquainted, I'll be in my booth. Thank you very much, and just let me know before you leave.
Okay.
All right, and he will go down this way.
So, Lyron, I have to ask you like at first. Do you think talking cats are weird?
Not the most normal, I would say, but I don't have a problem with them.
Oh, sorry. By the
Enough
way,
for me. We have 2 of those.
this is true.
So I'm guessing this one here is one.
You do know that this is a tabaxi, as you've met tabaxi before. However,
Yeah, I'm
this looks
one
like a
behind me.
very large cat. That's about it.
So this one here can speak.
You happen to be allergic to anything?
No, not that I know of, but I don't think I am.
That's good. Our last guy was allergic to cats. Had to flake out on us.
I see.
All right. Did you guys say you wanted to buy potions before you left? Or are you good?
I don't
I
think we have
think
enough money
we're
to buy
good.
potions.
Fair enough.
I think we're good. I think you should just head. Wait. Do you have like healing things or what do you do?
Well, I have a patron, is how I would put it.
Like you visit
But
shops?
yeah, I mean, I
What lord do you serve?
I'm a warlock.
Oh,
So, really quickly, so where you come from, Aiden, sorry, my bad. Warlocks are not quite as frowned upon. However,
Yeah.
for example, people like you, Cloud, and you, Tal, you would know that in this area, warlocks they're not like thought of as evil, but they're thought of as sort of, so especially to you, Tal, you and your class think of warlocks more as like discount wizards, as they had to in most wizards' words cheat to get their power.
I ain't got nothing against somebody with a sugar daddy.
Fair enough. And again, that's not something that is true for all wizards. That's just the general opinion.
I would like to walk up to his leg and poke it.
Am I what? My leg?
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
by the way, just for reference,
That feels like a flesh leg.
I'm like as big as high as your knee. Not much
Okay.
higher.
Do you have a problem with something? Do you need something?
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
Of what?
Nothing.
Okay then. I'm going to press you any farther with that then.
All right.
Can I
Sorry, what?
look around and see if I see any more of that, like draconic anywhere? Like,
You may make me an investigation check.
Right. That's the one thing I would message you about. I can't remember what's the thing I have to do to roll with this again in the chat. Since I
You
don't have any of my
do.
macro.
Yeah, that's my bad. Type. Oh, hold on. You type this, and then D20
Alright, so it's
plus
okay. So,
modifier, and then this.
alright. So yeah, I was trying to remember use of the other ones. Alright, so
Yeah. Sorry, that's my bad.
perception, right?
Perception or investigation. I'm fine with either.
D20 plus. I need to double check my perception. +2. Alright.
Add your proficiency bonus if you're proficient in it.
No, I'm not. 10. Okay.
With the 10, you believe that there isn't any other draconic. You can't be completely sure, obviously, since this is a rather large place. However, the only draconic you've been able to see is on the door. However, you do see that draconic is not the only language that is on the door. There are many languages that same phrase is written in.
Okay. Got it.
Or at least what you can assume is the same phrase.
Okay.
Should we head out then? I mean, like, they said the sooner we return, we will get, like, money and stuff.
I'm fine with that. And I guess to get ready, I'm just gonna summon my blades and start walking towards the door.
Sounds good.
Wait. We were told to go back to Adrian before we head out.
Alright, well, you lead the way then. I was not told of this.
And I would, like... First, I would look around for everyone, if everyone is, like, here.
Let me see. You look around and you see these three are here. You're here. Oh, wait, the cat's over here. Speaking of which, cat, what are you up to?
I'm gonna wait for the shopkeeper to notice me. I'm just gonna like lay on her counter until she notices me.
She's gonna
Like
look
cats.
down and kind of try to like reach a hand out to pet you.
Okay, I'm gonna let her pet me for a second, like play along with it.
It does feel
Okay,
good
so
because you
I'm
are a
going
cat.
to inquire about healing potions.
What do you say exactly? As she's just petting you.
Do you have any extra healing potions laying around?
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't know you could talk.
It seems to be a thing around this town.
Oh, well, I have healing potions, yes.
How much for them?
Just 50 gold for a standard.
I'm gonna give you 30 gold now, and when I come back out of that scary-looking door over there, I will give you an extra 30 gold.
Sounds good to me. We do have guards, so I'm not worried. All right. That sounds good. In that case, she will give you a healing potion. Also, hello there, friend. Sorry, I'm completely messing up her accent, I think.
Like, I was just looking around. Not by me.
I see. Let me know if there's anything you would like. All right. Your transaction has been done, she takes the 30 gold and she gives you the potion. Oh. Disappears. Why, hello there. Are you ready to head out?
Guys, come over here. I think we want to head out.
He will not react to your meowing as he has heard you speak before. Are you using a stealth check? Or
Not really. I'm
just walking
like
behind
climbing up, sitting. I'm not really trying to sneak in. Just
him? Whoa! Oh, you're very
like being
agile.
up high. I like being up high. Sorry.
I see, of course, of course. Unfortunately, that is exactly the opposite of what you'll be doing with this job, I'm afraid.
Wonderful.
All right. Well, if you are all ready to leave, I shall see you through the gate. All right. And the orc will go with you, sorry. My bad.
That's good.
Zoom over there, no.
Ellen is going up to Lyron
All right.
and tries to jump on his shoulder because he doesn't want to walk.
Pretty high.
Sorry?
Pretty high.
How much do you weigh?
About nothing.
Yep. Yeah, you can
Well, I
easily
can-
pick him up.
Okay, because my strength is about nothing.
I weigh
Fair enough.
literally about nothing.
Yeah, fair enough, but you can absolutely hold him if you really want to.
Wait, if he's a
Oh, hold
tiny
on one second.
creature, could I launch him with catapult?
Technically, yes. I
I can also launch
believe-
myself with catapult.
I think catapult's 5 to 10 pounds.
It's 1 to 5 pounds, and tiny
Oh.
creatures are 1 to 8. He's
yeah,
a small gnome.
you
You
might be
should
able to. Yeah, you might be able to.
If I need to transport you quickly, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
9
I
feet in 1 action.
Just
So,
remember,
what
it
is
will
that?
definitely hurt him.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
3d8.
Give me just a
I guess
moment.
it'd
I'm
just
trying
be
to.
fall
I'm trying to make
damage.
it to where you're able to be in front.
That's
Yeah.
how much you get
There you
hit.
go.
I mean, you're traveling at 90 feet per 1 action, basically.
Well, you think Newton's law, right? If the thing takes 3d8 damage, then the thing hitting it should also take 3d8 damage,
That's
right?
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, that sounds painful.
Dang. So if I ever need to throw, sure you have 3d8 HP laying around.
All right. So Atrium is going to sit by the pillar. Let me know if you start to hurt or freeze or feel frostbite, any of those symptoms, and I will pull you back out. And he will hand you all a single rope that he is also holding onto. All right. And now you may continue if you wish. If you dare. I'm joking, sorry.
Let's go.
All right. As you all walk through the door, you feel the shadows wash over you, and they are very cold. However, it would seem that it is more of a chill than a freezing feeling. It would seem the item that you were given is working for now. All right. Atrium will do a little dance of joy as you walk through. And I will now take you to the new map.
Hey guys, let's yank on the rope. He will come right with us.
All right. Uh-oh. Okay. It wasn't loading for a second. Give me a moment, and I will get you all to the new map. All right. So,
Still loading.
if it is working correctly, then you guys should not be able to see.
I cannot.
It's still loading for me. Now it's done, and I can't see anything.
Hey, do I have to do anything special with my vision on this?
You should be fine. Just give me a
What kind
moment.
of vision do you have?
Dark sight, so 120
Go to
magical.
your double click on your token, go to the config section, and under the sight, select dark vision.
Okay.
Oh, now I see.
Haha. And the
Config.
first hallway is revealed.
Okay, now a note here, guys. Don't move into unrevealed areas because he has to reveal the fog of war for us.
Okay.
All right. An intense feeling of dread and darkness fills you. However, this is nothing compared to other jobs you've done.
Well, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, I guess we should be kind of careful. That could be dangerous.
Also, the map is open now. Move your characters as you would please. Though, obviously, where you step is where your character steps. So remember that.
My token is gone. Oh, no.
My vision isn't adjusting.
Yeah, if I
yeah.
No, that's
click
fine.
on my
I'll reveal stuff for you.
if I click on my token, it all tokens disappear.
There we go.
Oh, that is strange. Oh.
And if I left click anywhere, they come back.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Where
that's
do you guys
strange.
reckon we should go?
Which way would you guys like to head first?
Give me a moment. Yeah.
I always would go left first.
Okay, that should work for you now, I think.
I'm just gonna listen.
No, still not.
Do I hear anything?
Currently, all you guys hear is the static and slight echoes of the underground. Nothing too distinct. However, you see that there's a long hallway leading to this room. There's another hallway leading to another room. And there appears to be a fork ahead.
Should we do the old-fashioned hold left, hold right wall kind of situation?
Well, I don't exactly think this is like a labyrinth. I think are supposed to look around. I still have this problem with the if I click my token, then I can't see anymore.
I'm trying to figure out how to make you able to see.
Because I can just now, it's pretty difficult to move like this.
You know, now I think about it, it's probably best if we just give you all dark vision, and I can just reveal everything for all of you at the same time. Since you have dark vision people in your party, I'm assuming you're communicating.
Oh no, now it works.
All right, perfect. In that case, as you walk into this room, you see... Hold on. Sorry. You see a room full of tapestries.
Oh, I thought it was a couch.
All right.
Just normal tapestry, or
let me show you
look behind one of them.
Let me show you the images on them. And yes, you can look behind. Just give me a moment. Sorry. All right. So these four appear to depict warriors and casters that you cannot recognize, at least not without a history check. This one, however, you can identify with a religion check, and I'll show you what it shows on it. All right.
Could I try a history check on the 4 warriors?
You may.
Because I have +6 in history.
That'll be very useful.
8.
That is unfortunate. You may attempt to get someone to help you out with that if you would like.
I already rolled to think about that for him.
Well, I mean, you get advantage if someone helps.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. Where is it? What the heck?
Are
I
any
had
of them
it in
any
a very
special
specific-
races?
Well, it would seem that all of these are human, as far as you can tell. They seem rather large for humans, though. As well as that, trying to find this frickin' thing. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Oh man. Okay. As well as that, the big tapestry shows. Oh, hold on. I'll have to shrink it. It shows this. You may make me a religion check to discover what that is.
I'm decent with religion stuff.
I would assist with it, so you can get advantage on it.
All right.
It's 4. That would be a 14 on the first one. And oh, okay, tell the second one. Or can we do more than 2 rolls?
All right. So with a 14, well, I mean, everyone can do a check on all of this stuff.
So 14 is my better.
All right. In that case, with the 14, you recognize this as an ancient demon, which in this country, demons of this type are worshipped, because it is said that long ago they freed the humans from the tyranny of an ancient race that is usually undefined in the texts.
Okay, I might communicate all of that to the group.
All right.
I'm gonna use minor illusion to put a mustache on.
To do what? Sorry, my bad.
To put a mustache on the tapestry on his face.
Perfect. Perfect. It's a work of art.
Do those tapestries look like they have been here for a long time? Do they look damaged or like dusty in any way, or do they look pretty fresh?
They look... Yeah, they look really old. However, they look as if... Roll me a perception check really quickly, or investigation.
Let's go for investigation. That's 9.
That's fair enough, though, because you can tell that though these were hung up a long time ago, it seems like they probably were originally kept pretty clean until, I mean, something happened, and it seems like they have not been cleaned in a while.
So, can I tell by this that there weren't like many people around?
You can tell that someone must have been keeping them up, but must have been a while ago.
Okay.
All right. Would anyone else like to do a history check on the warriors?
No, but I would like to. Can I speak to my knife without speaking out loud? I'm asking you that out of character, DM.
Oh, and that's a
yes.
natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
All right, I'll get to you in just a moment, Tal. Yes,
would
you
li-
may.
I would like to try to commune with the patron and say, would you have any idea about these ancient beings that came out since the Dragonborn were run out of this area a while ago, a pretty long time ago?
All right. They will respond with, this creature is accursed. Burn the tapestry.
I don't even know if I have anything to do that. Or I do. I do. Let me look real quick. You can talk with him with the history check while I'm doing that.
All right. So, hold on. Are you setting it on fire in front of the group?
Not yet. I'm looking in my bag
All right.
at the moment.
So in that case, Tal, you recognize that these are 4 warriors that, as far as you know, seem to they seem to not really be as important in Jamalan literature. However, they seem to be depicted with great importance here. So whoever made these tapestries they were a very big fan of these warriors, or they knew something else that would make them more important.
All right. I'm going to pull a flint and steel from my tinderbox in my bag.
Do I
And
see
be
this?
like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys about it.
Oh.
So you're telling us that you're gonna light the tapestries on fire?
I'm about to, yeah.
Do you mind if I help
No,
here?
not all of them, just the big one with the demon.
And why would we burn those though? Like they could be important for stuff.
I think it's a soft spot for my patron, and he doesn't like looking at it.
But like you don't have to look at it. Like you can turn around.
But he wanted it burned, and it's an easy task.
Okay.
Hey,
so
Cloud. You seem to remember that you would get a lot of money for bringing these back.
Now, hold on. Let's not be too hasty, guys. No, I hear you. I hear you. We all have our patrons and stuff we have to satisfy, but I feel like we might be a little bit more productive if we, keep this intact.
I want to take a closer look at these tapestries, more specifically the frames, to see if there's any sort of identifying marks.
Well,
Like brass plaques, anything.
in general, they seem to just be hanging on what seemed to be iron or some similar metal bar. Behind them, it would seem that the tapestry is. Let me see if. All right, so behind the tapestry is blank. It would seem that it is not signed by whoever created it.
I think we could just like go into the next room. Those hopefully won't run away. Like we can either burn or take them with us later.
Well, I mean, it's just the 4. I mean, it's just the one that would need to be burned.
But
That's
like
also the
why
one that's the most
though?
valuable to us.
How valuable are we talking here?
Could I
Valuable.
try to figure that out? How valuable those could be, possibly?
I suppose an
I can't imagine
investigation
they
check
quoted.
would work. That or insight.
Insight? Nah, investigation's better. 7. My rolls today are shit.
Man, I'm sorry,
You rolled
bud.
over 10 a single time, like 7 times.
And like, with always +4 or +6.
That's better. All right. So, you can tell that more than likely you could get within the hundreds of gold. Perhaps on the big one closer to 1,000, as it is a religious tapestry. Some would pay a hefty price for that.
How much do these things weigh? Like, how big are we talking?
You could probably each carry one, and it wouldn't affect your weight.
We're
Well,
talking about the whole bag of holding.
Ah, if you're putting it in the bag of holding, then that wouldn't matter. Essentially, I wouldn't even track that.
Yeah, I could stick all 4 of them in there.
Yep.
I would take the big one and stick it in my bag of holding. I also have one.
All right. In that case, you take the big one. You take the 4 smaller ones.
Okay, just stick it in there, and while I stick it in there, I look like the whole time on Lyron. Is he doing anything? Is he doing anything?
The
Sticking it
deal
in?
here, if we can agree on the deal here, is if you want to burn the tapestry, you can buy it back from us out of your share of the loot and do whatever you want with it.
Alright. I'm fine with that.
Oh, we just don't burn it, and you get like money.
I'm sure you'll be able to buy a nice sacrifice for your patron.
We'll see.
I know what's going on with your token, I think.
It's fixed already.
Yeah, I just went ahead and gave everyone dark vision since you have someone with dark vision in your party. All right, so. All right.
You just
Up,
forgot
I
to give.
suppose.
Should we look
Or
to
left,
the room at
perhaps?
the right first?
Who was it that had those magic coins?
That was the
like
orc.
the orcish guy.
That was the orc with the battle that's tied to the battle axe.
Yep, the orc had 5 and tied, put 4 of them in the feet of a stuffed animal, and kept 1.
And the stuffed animal talks if you touch it.
Yep.
Is this a staircase, up or down?
This is these stairs go up.
Like the next floor, or just
They appear to just go to a little piece that is raised up from the ground, but as far as you can tell, there's actually nothing in this room. It's almost as if it was cleaned out, even.
Oh.
Or perhaps never furnished, one or the other.
what a shame.
Indeed.
Alright.
All
I
right.
think we should stick together in somewhere.
I was just peeking around the corner.
This room appears to be, well, first of all, this hallway is very narrow. And this room, though unfurnished, you can tell has water damage.
Hmm.
And that is apparent. It doesn't even require a check.
I don't really think we can sell water damage. Is there anything else? I would like to peek in the room and see if there's anything else in this room.
Make me an investigation check, sir.
15.
All right. With a 15, you can tell there once was something right here, But more than likely, when it was flooded, it was moved to a different room. And you can tell that there are marks leading this direction.
I would like to follow the marks.
All right. In that case...
We have another room on this side as well.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to reveal it for you.
Nah, my character was like lagging behind a bit.
There we go. Okay. So in here, you see that there are two braziers on the wall that are holding torches that are unlit. And the wood on the torches look almost like gray, as if the color is kind of sapped from them.
But there's nothing in the room.
Nope, not other than that.
I'm gonna roll for these torches to see if I notice anything about them in particular.
Well, you can tell that more than likely you could light them with a tinderbox and it would be a free torch.
I'm kind of.
Of course,
I
that's
feel
not
like
useful for those of
someone
you with
was
dark
here
vision.
already. I would like to grab one of the torches and put it in my bag of holding.
Sounds good.
Not lit, just in there, and so I have it.
You may write that down as a gray torch.
Okay.
All right, give
I'm
me
gonna go
just
ahead
a
and grab
moment.
the other one.
Sounds good. All right. In this room, you see a similar thing.
Really, like, dangerous yet. I mean,
So there's two more torches in this room over here.
Yep,
I'm gonna go ahead and grab both of them, so it's 3 I have.
that sounds good to me.
wait.
And in this one, the same thing.
You torch collectors are having a great time. over
And
watching.
those are mine again, so I have 3 now too.
All right. Now, as you walk this direction, sorry, let me reveal this for you. You see this big open room.
Right away, your boss.
There seems to be a chandelier here with unlit candles. And there is a indent here, and you can barely see on the corner of your vision 2 others on the end of the room.
So here on the floor, those are like holes, or
Those are pillars. Sorry.
oh, those are pillars. Okay.
All right. As you look into these areas, you can tell that there are statues.
Dragon word wall from Skyrim.
This one seems to be of one of the characters you saw on one of the tapestries. This one appears to be completely missing.
Is the statue removable,
Um,
or is it like a part?
the one in this room, are you saying?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, give me an investigation check.
May I also do one?
Yes.
Just for one. 20.
Oh.
So,
All right.
natural, but
So you guys discover that this one specifically seems to be solid, though there are cracks around the outside. However, this one, you can see there is a large hole at the bottom where one might connect something.
Does it look like a locking mechanism or something?
It looks almost as if it is a rather large keyhole.
How big is it?
Um, well, you could probably fit your entire upper half in there.
I would like to do that
All right.
and take out my thieves' tools.
Ah, all right. Make me a mechanic check to see if you can
That
discover
was
how
8.
to work this.
That's an 18.
Ah, all right. So you can tell that more than likely, if you were to put a statue here, this would probably open a door elsewhere in the this area of the catacombs. You currently do not have the tools that are able to unlock it yourself. However, now you do know what it is used for.
So I guess we have to like stick something like a statue or something in there to open something.
I'll run around, circuit the room, look down, step about, see what's around.
All right. It would appear that there is a shut door right here.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna
circuit
try
them.
and push it open.
You can attempt to make me a strength check or athletics.
Here, I'm trying to crush up. Oh, there.
Does the door have a lock?
Wait, was for your check? Oof. Sorry about that. No, it would appear that the door does not. However, with your mechanic check from earlier, you can tell this is probably the door that unlocks. And you can tell
Sense.
that it is meant to slide open.
Do you think there's... If I check it, is there a way I could, maybe with like thieves' tools, try to open it without putting the statue in?
You would know you currently don't have the tools to do that, as these are large stone mechanical objects. However, you think you might over time be able to learn and possibly even make your own tool set that you could use on this stuff.
If I would use artisans' tools, could I make
you can
something
attempt
happen?
to. Do you have stoneworkers' tools?
I sadly don't. I have thieves' tools and I can make artisans' tools through magic.
All right. You believe with a
So-
stoneworker's tools, it is also possible that you could get through.
Okay,
However,
I
it would
think
definitely take some time.
I would use Oh no, okay. No, it would take an hour to make artisans' tools. I don't think thieves' tools would work.
All right.
So I won't do that.
In that case, you see the other two. So whereas you saw one of the people from the tapestries in the bottom left, you also see one in the top left and the top right. The one in the bottom right seems to be missing.
Can I check to see if there's a keyhole in this one, like in the same spot?
It would seem that this one in the bottom right, if the statue was there, it would cover the hole, meaning you don't see any keyholes in any of these.
Okay.
So like a peg.
Yes,
on
exactly.
The bottom of the statue.
Exactly.
So what's up in the middle here?
All right. First things first, Cloud, what are you up to? And then we'll get back to you guys.
Checking out this area over here.
All right.
Some looks like furniture in
Yeah.
this room.
In here you see some very, very comfy looking furniture. Almost undamaged, though the color is a little bit grayed.
I sit on the couch.
It's very comfy.
Nice. Not a mimic. All right. And then, what is down this hallway?
Down this hallway, you can see what appears to be a shrine. It appears to be to some warrior, not any of the ones you've seen in the tapestries.
Be back in 1
What's
minute.
all the stuff on the ground?
Those are unlit candles. And if you would like to, you can light them.
Well, I don't think I have any way to light candles.
You should have a tinderbox.
Sweet. I suppose I might as well light all the candles.
All right. As you do so, you feel as though the darkness isn't so dark here.
It has been illuminated by candles, so that would make sense.
Yes, true. Though you have a little bit of like a reinvigorated feeling. You feel like you
Filled
could
with
conquer this dungeon.
determination.
Exactly.
Very Undertale. All right.
All right, now back to the rest of you. As you look down this hall, you can see a magnificent library. Covered in shadows, but still yet full of knowledge.
I'll browse around, see if I recognize any of the books.
All right. Give me an investigation check for that.
Oof.
Ooh. Anyone want to help him? Wait, where are you at? Oh, you're down here.
So sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Um, We're in
I will
a
take
library.
that as a no on the helping him front. In which case,
They are books.
yes, these are some pretty nice books. Of course, you can take some if you would like. However, it would take several trips to take all of them, even with a bag of holding. Sadly.
And I
Well,
look out
actually,
for
you guys
books
have
with,
two
like,
bag of
special.
You have 2 bags of holding. You could probably take them all.
Could I look around for like a special looking book, like something that's out of the ordinary?
Make me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for something that's old, like an older book in here.
9. Well,
I got an 18.
Ooh. All right.
I'm just gonna walk around pulling
I want
books,
I
hoping
want to
that one
look
of them
for
is a
something
secret
that's
lever.
that's one of the oldest in here.
So as you're looking around, sadly, you two aren't having very good luck. However, Lyron, you come across a book that seems to be about mirrors.
Mirrors?
Indeed.
Hmm.
Specifically, it talks about the mirror world, or at least the legends thereof.
All right, I'm gonna take that.
All right. Sounds good.
just like out of random, just grab like a few books from a few places and just put them in my bag of holding.
Sounds good to me.
Just by chance, any books have some with me.
All right. Tal, as you walk up here, you see another room with books. In the corner, you see what seems to be a long, dark hallway that winds.
That always sounds promising.
All right. You come across a little bit of an alcove that seems to have one bookshelf on the far end.
Wanna pull all the books, hoping one of them is a lever.
As well as that, you see this book.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That book. You know what? I would
Can
first
I-
like to check if it looks trapped in any way.
Mm. Good idea. Investigation check. Or
I'll be
perception.
doing the same. I got a 16 with investigation.
I have a 17.
Haha. Alright, so with all your rolls combined, you can tell that it is not trapped. However, you can tell that this book specifically has been taken out and put back many times in the past.
Then I would like to walk up to the book, place myself next to it, like on this pillar, like draw a little circle around it, and take 10 minutes to ritual cast Identify, if it is like a
Aha.
magic thing or anything about that. So like take out my pearl and feather, put that all in, and do for 10 minutes a ritual for Identify.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna look at the books on the back shelf and see if there's anything special with them
Alright.
back there either. Do you want me just to roll an investigation again?
Yeah, in that case, roll investigation or perception. I would allow history in this case. Perhaps Arcana.
Alright. You say Arcana?
Yeah.
Alright. Probably gonna do Arcana. D20 plus 2.
And for any
17.
casters, I would let you use your casting modifier to modify your Arcana.
Oh, then 20.
All right. In that
That
case,
brings me up to 22.
haha. All right. So, with those checks, very magnificent checks, might I say, you discern that these are spell tomes. One might take them and learn how to do certain magics. However, you can also tell that these aren't in any tongue that I believe any of you possess. So you know that you could learn from them, though it will take you some time to learn the language.
Uh, I'm just gonna grab 2 of them at random.
Sounds good. You
While
grab
I'm-
a scroll and a yellow bound book.
While I'm doing my ritual, I will just like reach behind me and hold to one of them, anyone who grabs them, my bag of holding, while I still focus on like doing my ritual and try to like set him in there. We can look at all of those later.
All right. And thus, your ritual finishes.
Okay.
You find that this book, this tome, was made with abjuration magic.
Okay.
Additionally, it would seem that it has knowledge on many different summoning rituals as well as protection sigils that one might draw on the ground or on objects. It is as
So-
well written in a language that none of you know. However, it as well as those can also be learned over time.
Okay, so it is not a magic item, but it's a spell book.
It is indeed.
Okay, so I would like to take this one and as many of the books. Are there like so many that I couldn't put them all in my bag of holding, or are there like not that many and I could just throw them in there?
No, yeah, you could fit all of these in your bag of holding.
Okay, then I would just clear out the room because it's magic stuff and that's always valuable.
Heck yeah, man. All right. In that case, you take all of the books. Wait, where are you? Where'd the cat go? Hold on.
Laren standing
Oh.
on top of me.
Standing on top of
Oh.
you. Seems like everyone likes to stand on top of you. I'm sorry, this like jumbled mess in the hallway. All
I've
right.
accidentally got ownership of everybody's tokens, so I'm accidentally moving them without meaning to.
Oh, I did that so that you could work on vision. That's my
yeah,
bad.
I turned it back off. It works now.
All right, sweet. I think I messed. Yeah, I messed up the vision in that area. That's my bad. All right. So there's a long hallway off to the left, as well as one up to the north, where you can see there's a wall over here that seems to not be finished being mined. And you can tell that this room is the same. And you can see several picks on the ground.
Pickaxe could be very useful. How is the state of the pickaxe? Like, is it broken? Is it damaged, or is it pretty new?
It's very old and rotten. However, you feel like it still has a few uses left in it.
You guys think it's worth it to take a pickaxe with us? I mean, it looks kind of destroyed.
I'm fine without it.
Let's leave it here.
All right. From all of you investigating around, it would seem that this entire area is still, or was still, at the time of its, whenever whoever was building this left, was still being mined.
So it just goes to like wall faces,
Yep.
like actual rock faces.
Exactly, with a bunch of like rubble and stuff like that.
Is where we are currently, is there like a door, or is it just... Oh.
All right. Now pause for just a moment.
Mhm.
All right. So right here, you guys see a trail of broken glass leading down the hallway. There appears to be some going this way, but a lot going this way.
Mm-hmm. Peek around the corners.
Yeah.
Wait, what the heck? I guess I didn't reveal that room. Hold on. Give me just a
Around
moment.
these two.
That's my bad. That room. Ah, yeah, I didn't. All right, give me just a moment, please. All right. In this room, you see a mirror laying on a desk.
I'm gonna pull out that book.
All right. The one with the binding all over it.
Yeah, the one that was said about the mirror dimension.
All right.
And,
Oh, that one. Sorry.
Just take a look to see, like a quick look at it, to see if they say anything about anything kind of relating to where we're at right now.
Yeah, looking for more.
All
or
right.
it's just like
There appears to be a covering on the mirror. You are welcome to lift it off if you would like.
I'm gonna suggest.
Definitely.
I'm gonna say don't to them. Don't. I'm gonna stay back here into like the corner and say I wouldn't suggest lifting that just yet. And I'm gonna read through just to see if I know anything. I mean, it's up to them if they want to lift it, but I'm
Should
just saying.
I identify it first? I mean,
How
I could
is
do
it gonna
that.
take you to read that?
So first things first. In the book, you kind of turn through the pages a little bit, and you find a picture that looks very similar to this mirror. And interestingly enough, it doesn't appear to be some random sketch or bit of lore. It appears to be blueprints.
And does it say anything about it?
As far as you can tell, all you can tell from the book is that this is something that was being worked on very heavily down here. Almost as if half the rooms were made specifically for it.
Alright, I'm going to show it to the gnome and the artificer and be like, "Do you have any idea what these blueprints mean for that?"
I will take a look at those blueprints
Hmm.
and want to try to understand in like a magical and physical sense what it should do.
All right. You can make me a lore or an arcana check with that advantage.
I will assist him. So he gets advantage anyway. So yeah, sweet.
True.
Lore or arcana? Lore
Or,
was intelligence based, right?
Yes, it is.
Then I would have a +4 in that. In arcana, I have a where is it?
If it's with an arcana roll, I would roll for
14.
the. Well, he got a.
Mm.
There you go.
All right.
8 or and with advantage 12. Oh, my rolls.
Sorry, bud. I'll say since he's helping, you can tell enough. Plus, you're an artificer, so the DC is low. And I'll get back to you, Tal, in just a moment. So, Aiden, sorry, I have trouble pronouncing your name. All right. In that case, you know how you might construct this, first of all, because you have blueprints. Not only that, but you also know that a purpose of it is, well, let's get to Tal's information first, and then we can fill out the rest with yours, because it relates back to it. So, Tal, from your Arcana check, you can determine that this almost reminds you of summoning sigils, specifically sigils of protection that when one is wanting to summon something like a demon or a devil. However, Aiden, you know that this is horribly done. It would seem as though they tried to make it safe, but something went wrong in the process, or they did a step in the wrong place, and something escaped.
And I look at the book I took, which is about like summoning and protecting, and see if there's like similarities to the runes they used.
There is quite a few. In fact, you can tell that there is almost a half-drawn etching in the ground. It's very difficult to tell, but when you're holding the book up, it is rather easy to spot. But you can tell that it is not quite finished, almost as if they finished the mirror before drawing the sigil, which you know to be a very bad idea.
Okay, so they basically just made the mirror and set something free without any way of controlling it.
Exactly.
Really
Can
want to
I
look at this mirror, guys.
Do we want to see if we can finish the symbols?
I'm not sure. I think it's too late already. They already built this mirror. So, by the way, it's horribly done. Like, whoever built this, I wouldn't like to have him fix my house, but like, I think it's too late.
Yeah, I just don't know if there's anything else still in there waiting to come out when it's revealed.
Well, I think that's why the cover is over it.
Yeah, but what if it's friendly? What if like, you know,
I mean, sure, I can try to finish the runes and the circle.
The idea of a hostile magic mirror does have its own appeal, though. It'd be great to enchant a magic mirror to insult you every time you looked on it.
Well, if he does try to do that, I want to continue to look through the book to see if there's any mentions of any kind of creatures in the mirror dimension, what they might be.
For that, you're going to need to make me an investigation check.
God.
I'm gonna roll the history check to see if any of this is ringing a bell anywhere.
Sadly, historically, not really. For
11.
your Arcana check, you would know this does relate to an ancient type of magic that used to involve using mirrors to draw energy from one's own reflection. Some even took it as far as to draw energy from others' reflection. You can roll again with advantage. Because I'm assuming you guys are kind of like forming like a study group at this point.
Yeah, I'm like sitting next to him and just looking in the book too.
13.
All right. You know that if one's reflection is to escape, all that power that one might draw from it could be set loose as a sort of what's it called?
Shade.
A sort of
Grace.
like a Newman of the person's energy. Like just pure energy made into a real form. And what it would do is it would just take what is in its surroundings and, well, essentially, I mean, that is where doppelgangers come from.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was standing to the side. And I will tell this to Cloud and say,
So what you're saying is that I
is
should
that,
look.
I mean, you
Wait.
can. It may take
Wait.
your energy and become you.
Wait, but there's like a circle that is supposed to make this thing like safe, like a protection. Let me finish the circle first, and then you can look in if you
Or
want.
this thing could give me all of its power. I could become unstoppable.
Or it could kill you.
Make all your fur fall out.
It could make me immortal.
It could also
But-
lock you inside the mirror and replace your psyche with, a construct. There's really no telling what it could do. I mean, as far as magic mirrors go, the effects are wide and varied.
Like,
I mean, I
If
think my odds are pretty good.
if you'd step to the side like for, give me like 5 minutes, and I make it decently safe. Like it won't be safe, and you still probably
Yeah, but
die
if it's
if you look
safe,
at it.
then
But
it's less likely to give me immense power.
I can higher your chances to not die from it though.
But
I
you're
will-
lowering my chances to benefit.
I will say, Aiden,
The mirror.
the sigil that you see drawn, or half drawn, is one that would allow, ironically, someone to draw power from the mirror if it were finished, while still protecting them.
Well, so I can pretty much say if you wait for a second, I can guarantee that you get something out of the mirror, which is not death that will help you.
I'm standing to the side of the mirror, by the way. I purposely have my person there. The whole time.
Understandable.
Do
Added
your drawing.
Thing a little bit
You,
at the circle.
you identified the mirror, right?
Not yet. I had no chance to do it yet. But I would like to.
I'm gonna keep sniffing around while they debate this.
All right.
I will
while-
follow him because I don't want to be in the room if that mirror goes off.
All right. So
All
let's
right.
Okay, well,
Check
let's
this.
get to you guys first, and then we will go back to Cloud and Aiden in just a moment. All right.
so I just start working on the circle. That's what I'm doing. Just to check.
And it's if he doesn't lift it up before you're finished.
Just tapping my foot in the
All right, so you follow the trail down this hallway, and you see that it seems to come to an end in a shattered stain of blackness. Whatever was here seems to have been trying to crack this wall. However, it was not able to.
Did it do any damage?
It seems as though whatever was here probably did more damage to itself as evident by the black stain with shattered glass.
So the wall is relatively unscathed.
Yes. There are minor dents. One might could get through it. However, it would take at least a little bit of time.
How does force damage sound to it?
You're welcome to try.
Alright. Since I have nothing better to do right now while they're doing that, I'm gonna hit it with some Blast of Eldritch.
All right, roll me that attack roll.
Alright. What is it?
I
It's
can't miss the wall.
The AC is 5, so you basically have a guaranteed hit. It's the damage that I'm looking for.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I might as well roll. What if I get a natural 20?
True.
I'm just gonna roll a d20. I'm not putting my modifier on it just because. Yeah, no 20 on that. But what
All
is
right.
it? It's 1d10 plus 1d10 plus 3, I think. Yeah, 3. All right. All right. And 5 damage. I'm probably just gonna be doing that a few
All right.
times. And does it show any progress to it?
So you do see it seems to dent it a little bit more. You think maybe if you keep working on it that you might eventually get through.
All right. Well, I'm gonna work on that while they're working on their other things.
All right. In that case, let's go back to the mirror, folks, for just a moment.
So I try to finish the circle on the ground first.
So, Aiden, make me an Arcana check to finish this circle. And you have advantage because you have the book.
Okay, so
So you
that's
can actively
plus
copy down the symbols.
4. It's an 8. It's a 14.
All right. In that case, you feel pretty confident in what you've done.
Wait. But before you look at the circle, let me identify it real quick. It will take like 10 minutes, and then you can have unlimited power over Earth and universe.
So you, because of this, know the mechanics of the circle. The circle is about right here, and it protects this, or it protects everyone outside of this area. So if anyone steps within this area, they would not be protected.
Oh well, I said nothing. Look,
So for
stand
example,
where I'm
this
standing
square,
currently.
this square, and this square are fine.
So don't go like closer to the mirror than where I'm standing. No, not that close. Look, the circle goes like up to here. Here, bad. Here, good. Stand like here. I go to the side behind it, I think, and I will lift away the thing. And let's see what happens. And I would like to use my mage hand
All right.
to lift up the thing.
Let me see if I have music for this. Hold on.
So he's pulling out like a few pieces of metal which somehow look like kind of like a hand, and the thing starts flying with a remote control he has in his hand and goes to the thing and pulls it up.
Ah. Nice. Good flavoring. All right. As you look within the mirror, after it has been pulled off, you see a reflection of yourself, except every feature seems to be made up of polygons of glass. It smiles at you as you look upon it.
The mirror is continuous, right? Like,
Sorry, what?
the mirror is continuous, right? Like it doesn't have any cracks or anything.
No. It appears to be undamaged.
I'm gonna get a little closer.
Oh.
He is shouting out, okay, like not a step closer. If you go a step closer, you're not protected anymore. I repeat, you are not protected then.
I'm gonna wave my hands around and stuff. See if
Your reflection seems to follow your movements.
I'm gonna keep my feet out here, but put my hands on the table and like lean closer. But my feet are
That's
gonna stay
how
out there.
magic works.
You feel a little bit of resistance as you do so in the air, almost kind of pushing you back. Do you continue?
You really should do this. Like,
Inside the circle. What do you want?
that's not how magic works. Like, it's your body, not like your feet. Please, like, a little
I'm
bit
gonna
back.
tap on the mirror.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All right. Pause right there. Everyone in your spots. All right.
Mhm. Can I roll? How many Eldritch Blast do you think I got off on that wall by this time?
Probably a good amount. When I get back to you, you'll be finished.
Okay.
Oh, man. I don't know if I have the music for this ready. Hold
Why
on.
did he touch the mirror?
Look, I stayed
Adam.
outside the circle. All right. I did what you
Curiosity
said.
killed the cat.
Adam is just standing there with a mental breakdown.
I did what you said.
Oh, God.
There was a reason why I left the room.
All right. This is the best I can do for now. All right. I'm going to need you to make me a charisma saving throw, my good sir.
Charisma.
Yes.
Possession.
You begin to hear whispers in your mind as yours and your reflection's fingers touch.
Well, I rolled a 3, guys. GG.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Why?
Now make me a constitution saving throw, please. All right, okay. Okay, so you begin to hear the whispers sort of subside. However, the tip of your finger sort of begins to glisten a bit as you pull it back.
Oh. Weird. Hey,
All right, you guys may move
anything?
now.
And I wave my finger around.
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm gonna show the gnome my finger. Be like, does this mean anything? Like, wave it around.
He is like walking a few steps back as soon as he comes close to with the finger. It's like, wait, hold it still, hold it still. What does his finger look like?
It looks almost like the... Have you ever seen, like, glass dust?
Yeah, most certainly.
It looks as if his finger was sprinkled with some of that. And it seems
Okay,
like it's kind of all over his hand, but the finger is the highest concentration of it.
I would like to actually touch it now, because glass... Oh no, I think Harris would actually walk, and would walk in front of the mirror.
Wait, sorry, what? Hold on.
Eden walks in front of the mirror.
Oh, okay, so into the safe area.
Yeah.
All right. You can see that through the mirror, you see your reflection.
Does it look exactly like me, or is there anything different?
It appears to be so. Your features are a little bit more, I suppose, angular. And kind of like sculpted, almost like it's polygons, but you can't really tell any difference other than that. However, you realize that there are supposed to be 2 people reflected in the mirror, you and your comrade, and you don't see your comrade.
Huh.
I'm gonna pick him up and say, look, it looks funny, and I'm gonna like put him closer to the mirror.
He's attempting
Unless
to...
you
hold
I guess.
The range, like the not protect range. Wait, so where am I now? Wait.
I mean, I'm trying to pick you up.
Yeah, you can, because I weigh nothing.
Yeah, but I think you can try and resist, right?
Yes.
I don't think you would.
All right. Well...
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna put you closer. I'm not gonna
what
touch it, but I'm gonna like hold you up right in front of it. Be like, look.
So you're inside of the circle now.
So you are...
I'm like,
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Oh god.
So now you make me a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, because I'm so good at charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 18.
Oh. You
That
know,
was easy.
your mirror self smiles at you, which you feel is a bit uncanny, and you sort of flinch back, realizing it is not following your movements anymore.
I just walk on the arm of the cat, be like, well, this is kind of awkward.
Wait, can I see myself?
As you
Yours is
look back
gone.
up to the mirror, you see that your reflection is no longer there.
I'm gonna
Okay, but I can see myself still.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask the gnome if that's normal.
Can I tell from the blueprints or something what
I have-
maybe has happened there?
I have the book with me.
Oh, right.
Sadly, you cannot, but you can tell that the circle is definitely the only thing protecting you in this case.
Well, I think Hyris is pretty interested about what happened there, so he would also just like give it a little boop. Like touch it for a millisecond and put the finger back.
All right, charisma saving throw, bud.
Now I'm interested.
And then we're gonna get back to
17.
to Lyran. All right, you you touch it and you feel almost as though you're touching flesh, as if it's your own flesh, but it's cold and,
That's weird.
well, metallic, almost like glass. But then you pull your finger away, and your reflection seems to frown.
Okay.
All right. Now,
Well, I think we should put the cover back on, and I put the cover back on the mirror.
all right. In that case, back to normal. The whispers in your head don't subside, but they quiet. And Lyran, let's get back to you. You eventually are able to put a hole in the wall. Would you like to blast it fully open, or would you like to look in first?
I'll look in first.
You feel as though one more blast could do it, by the way, just so you know.
Mm.
Let me go
I'll
ahead
just
and
take a
reveal
quick
that
peek.
for you. All right. Ooh, I just realized I could actually do this as though you, like, punched a little hole in it. All right. Give me just a moment. You see what seem to be reinforced chests in here.
Alright, well, I'm blasting through it.
All right. I have to ask this. Would your character be cautious, or would they not?
At reinforced chests, slightly, not completely though. Not like on full guard, but
All
they're
right.
definitely on guard with all the shit that's going on though.
Go
probably
ahead
not
and
at
make me a damage roll for your Eldritch Blast.
Alright. 1d10 plus 3.
All
4.
right.
Rolled a 1.
The
That's
rest
fine.
of the wall seems to crumble, and you can finally see what seems to be a room full of these chests.
I'll take a peek in so I can.
There appear to be 5.
And do they look like they have locks on all of them? Or is it just
They
that they're
do.
for it? Okay.
So it seems not only were they sealed in by a concrete wall, they were also locked, which means whatever is in these was high priority to protect.
I'm gonna try the Thieves' Tools, the middle one.
All right, go ahead and make me a Thieves' Tools check.
And that's just a D20, right? With
Are you proficient in Thieves' Tools?
yeah.
Do you have expertise in Thieves' Tools?
Nope.
All right. Then in that case, roll me a dexterity or sleight of hand modifier added to a, or a, sorry, what I mean in you can use your intelligence modifier or your dexterity modifier plus proficiency. There we go.
Okay. So D20 plus 5 then.
Sweet. All right. That is not high enough. However, you are welcome to try again as you are not under pressure.
Okay.
I would like slowly start walking around and looking for the others.
All right. In that
So-
case, and also I'll get back to you, Tal, in just a moment.
13 with that one.
All right. So right after this, I'll get back to Tal. The chest pops open, and inside you can see racks upon racks of little, almost softball-like spheres made of leather and sewn together. You can see there's a slight green glow coming through the stitches.
Can I make a? Would that be Arcana or?
You can make an Arcana. I would allow history or investigation as well.
Alright, I'm probably going to do Arcana. That's the one I have proficiency with. Plus 2, so 13.
All right. You identify these as contained Alchemists Fire, which is not good. It is very, very illegal.
I'm very interested.
Not only that, but you know that Alchemist's Fire, essentially what you do is it lights up a square, and every turn I roll to see if it spreads. And if it does, it spreads one square in a random direction.
And okay.
And it
this
is,
has
if any water is put on it, it also has a chance to spread.
and how many are in here?
More than you can count. Within the hundreds. And you can assume that the other chests might contain the same thing. Meaning you've got a class 5 crime stash right here.
Hey, I found something fun.
I do I directly notice what they are because I have an alchemist background?
You would, yes. Just having
Okay,
the
so
alchemist background, you would know what this
And
is.
I pick one up and I'm like, look, I found something fun.
Put this back down and be careful, please.
What are they called?
They are called Alchemists Fire. Specifically contained Alchemist Fire. Which means they are essentially bombs. But very bad bombs that can also be used underwater.
If you drop one of those and all of those start burning, then this room will be like the death trap. Please be careful.
I will. Don't worry. I'd rather not get caught in a fire.
I mean, okay.
With that, I would probably go around and double check the other chests. Like go to try to
I would
unlock
help
them.
him and try to lockpick them as well with my fist tool.
Alright. In that case, let me get to Tal and what he was up to. And then we shall get back to you guys and just assume that it's been enough time you have done all the checks. Alright, so Tal. Through here you see what seems to be an empty room. However, the glass seems to be leading this way. And you can see rubble in here. Alright. Once the room is revealed, as you walk in, you can see a giant statue that seems to have been violently ripped apart. There are large stones everywhere, and you can see that the glass trail leads to it and then leads back down here. With your history check, you can determine that this more than likely was either the owner of the mansion or someone who worked with whoever worked here. They appear to be someone more of importance, though sadly it was too long ago for you to know exactly who.
In this hallway here.
All right. You see the glass trail is starting to thin, but you can sort of follow it. It seems to go down and to this direction.
I'm gonna head back up and see what the rest of the people are up to, and Mr. Tabaxi up there.
All right. And in that case, Cloud, what have you been up to?
So after the little gnome Aiden left, I'm gonna like lift the thing back up and like look for my reflection and like start messing with it. I'm freaking out because I can't see myself.
All right. As you do that, you realize that. Do you touch the mirror?
I'm grabbing like the wooden like frame around it to like look around, but I don't actually touch the glass. If that matters.
As you do, you see the same room, and as you have dark vision, you see the shimmering glass behind you. Other than that, however, there appears to be nothing different other than your reflection being missing.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna put the cover back on, then make my way down, and just deal with it.
All right.
Although I
You
am
do
having
see that
existential
this
crisis.
is smashed open now.
Oh, bizarre.
All right.
Oh, what are these? And I'm gonna pick up one of the little water balloons,
Oh,
toss it in my hand.
I try and grab it.
Oh no. All right. Dexterity or something of that sort.
Oh, what? To make sure I don't drop it?
Well, specifically because he is trying to grab it.
So I don't try to grab it out of midair. I try to like hold it in his hand. I don't try to like grab it in midair because that would be kind of stupid.
All right. In that case, he seems to try and make sure that you don't toss it.
Well, he's like a foot tall, so I'm gonna like hold it up high. Like, what are you doing?
It's my mage hand. It can fly.
I
Oh
see.
no, I get it. Okay.
You see, if you throw that down, you're gonna be a very burnt cat.
Green fire. It's like green.
Yes, it's a green fire that spreads.
All fire spreads. Seems a bit,
It spreads even if you put water on it, so.
really.
And it
Or it
spreads
can
within
burn even
6
if you pee on
seconds. Yep.
Seems useful.
Did anything, did we finish the other two chests?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
may,
About this time, you would have finished all the rest of the chests, and they are full of the exact same thing.
I guess I'll just toss mine back in.
Oh, are you careful about it?
It's pretty gentle. I mean, I just like drop it like from like a foot high.
All right. I'll give you a sleight of hand with advantage.
So I'm very, I'm not very cautious, but I didn't throw it.
Either that or a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Roll again for advantage.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
Whew, that's better. You drop it in just the right spot where it just sort of the bounce
You're here.
diffuses into the rest of it.
You hear Adam scream from the back of the room and go like in cover, look good, and catch himself. With my Alchemist background, would I know if I could transport them safely in a bag of holding?
Who depends what kind of bag of holding.
Extra dimensional.
Extra dimensional, yes, because it does
Okay.
not have gravity.
Then I would like carefully, one after another, put them carefully in the bag of holding.
You would obviously have to be careful when taking things out, but the extra dimensional ones, you basically just grab whatever you are thinking of.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so I will take like a good 10 of them, I guess. They're not really big, right? They're like small balls.
yeah,
Okay, I will take like 10 of them and carefully put them in the bag and just have them.
and they're pretty light too. So you can probably put 2 chests worth in there and be fine, which is about 500 of them.
Well, let's make it 100 then. Would that take long? Like, how long would I take to carefully put like 100 of those in there? Like 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, about that much. It wouldn't take you like it wouldn't take you as long as most, because you are naturally careful with this, as you know exactly what it is and what triggers it.
Does the
Wow.
finder's fee cover the portrait now?
Sorry, was that a question to me?
No, it's a question to him.
All right.
If the finder's fee covers the portrait now, because I think these may be worth as much.
Well, yeah.
Well,
but when we get
um,
paid, we don't own any of this stuff. This all belongs to the person who owns the house. We're just here to collect it. If you want to burn that, you're gonna have to clear it with them.
I'm
well,
gonna ask
technically we don't own
Urine
this.
if he wants to come with me and check something out that I saw in the other room.
If you mean the mirror,
Well, yeah, Aiden and I figured out how to use the mirror, and I just wanted to show you how it works.
How
It's
And I'm gonna kick Aiden like in the shin if he like tries to stand.
Ow.
ow.
How long is it gonna take them to load up those?
Not too long. He's probably already done.
Well, I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Ah. In that case, that takes 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, you finish that, and you can tell. First of all, since detect magic is on now, you can tell that these bombs are indeed magical. However, they are more magical in the sense of being almost like potions. So alchemy, essentially.
Okay. Well, they're doing this. I'm gonna go zoomy, like cats just go zooming down the hallway.
All right.
And here, that's a dash action. Look at the mirror.
So the
covered.
mirror
has the tarp
covered
over it at the moment.
you can definitely still feel magic coming from this area, though. Luckily, it would seem that whatever it is being sealed in by the seal.
Any other traces of magic down the hallway?
Are you saying down this hallway and that hallway?
Yeah.
Let me see. This way you wouldn't feel much. This way you would feel almost like a slight draft of magic. Like almost on the wind.
Over to here.
Ah. In here, you can tell that there was recently magic, but that it is gone now, as you can tell that all the books and that book have been put in the bag of holding.
Zoomy through the library, checking for anything magical.
All right. Now, here's where things get interesting. You sense magic on this shelf, specifically on that scroll.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab it,
All right.
stick it in the bag. Stick it in the bag.
Sounds good. Other than that, there does not seem to be any other presence of magic in this room.
I'm just gonna go through the whole library. See anything
All
that
right.
sticks out.
Throughout all of here, nothing is magical. Through here, nothing seems magical. And let me see. Okay. As you like go by this hallway, you sense some faint magic coming through here.
Yeah. I want to look at those torches with the bag that we picked up. The gray torches.
Okay. Would you like to what would you like to do with them?
I just want to look at them with the detect magic on.
Ah. Yeah, you'd be able to tell that they are probably touched by magic, but no more than that. They don't seem to be magical themselves.
Get in here, just give the whole room.
When you come in here, you feel a strong sense from this direction of magic.
Okay. And then I'm going to zoom you back up the party and let them finish loading up.
All right. Oh, actually, one more thing. While you're down there, you would sense that there's a little bit of magic coming from this direction.
Yeah, he mentioned that shrine over there. Is any of the furniture?
This seems non-magical, but this definitely seems magical. And you can see that the candles are lit, as if someone has just lit them.
Back up to the party.
All right.
I'll take the lid off of the mirror.
Oh, okay.
And look. Like stand off to the side so they can't see. Even if, like, you know, it's like I'm next to it.
All right. So strange, almost sort of just reflective versions of each of you, again, with like polygons of glass, appear through the mirror. They seem to mimic your movements exactly.
Are you sure you got this to work, right? Where we're safe from these now?
Yeah, you can like
Especially when you're inside the circle, it protects you from the power of the mirror. And I'm gonna kick the gnome when he tries to say anything.
I've read the book. I have the book, so I know that that's not true.
Well, maybe you should read it again.
The gnome. The second time he kicks the gnome just makes like a little tumble backwards and pulls out his crossbow.
Ah.
It's like the tiniest crossbow you can imagine. Like it's probably like just nearly an inch.
It's just a hand crossbow. Oh,
like, but way smaller than that. And it's like aiming at you.
I'll put my hands up. Be like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
I want to try something. I don't
And
know.
he's putting the crossbow back away. And
I don't know if this would work. I would
it?
like to make it look like I'm about to cast Eldritch at the mirror and try to intimidate the reflection side.
Roll me an intimidation check as Eldritch Blast begins to appear and swirl within your palms.
Slash D20.
Speaking of which, what does your Eldritch Blast look like?
It's like a I think I'm having it as a purple beam.
All right.
Kind
Sounds
of
good.
like lightning, but a little bit more controlled.
So in that case, a purple sphere of light begins to bubble up between your fingers.
Yeah, so it's +5. Okay.
Is he shooting us?
21.
Okay. I'm gonna step back.
Same.
All right. As you do that and stare down the creature in the mirror, you can tell it is afraid, and just before it thinks you're about to shoot, it'll duck down and cover its head.
I'm gonna stop it and just smile a bit and And you said that there was a way that we could get power from this, right?
Well, look, if you stand like up to here, you can come here without any risk. Like there's the circle that protects.
I don't trust the cat grabbing me. I'll say I can see it from here.
You can come here. The cat is pretty tame.
I promise that I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do.
Like, the circle is like around here, and I don't know, like, if you don't do anything but stay in the circle, there shouldn't be anything happening.
Alright,
Yeah,
with my
Sure, as long as you keep your feet outside the circle, the
No,
mirror can't
as long
hurt
as you
you.
keep your whole body out of the circle, in the circle, like, don't just the feet.
oh, do you know anything about this? Should I trust the creature inside?
Hold on, I have
Well,
an idea.
we touched it in our circle. The creatures that look like us in the mirror are like gone.
Yeah, I said that's to the
Um,
DM.
If
Oh.
you if you would like, you can do an Arcana or a Lore check.
Alright.
That's a great idea.
I did say that to the patron though. DM.
Oh, I see.
19 on the Arcana as well.
There we go. That's the circle.
Make it a little bit louder.
1 moment. Sorry. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. Gotta fix that. All right. So, man, your patron might not know a lot about this, but you could probably tell that these creatures are not working for the embetterment of those around them. That's a little bit more obvious.
And do I have any idea from the book and from that of how to gain their power without while they're trapped in there, or no?
Well, first of all, you would know that would weaken whoever you are drawing power from. However, it would be the same as reckless attack almost, in a different way, where you gain power, but you also gain vulnerability.
Okay.
However, taking it from someone else, now that's another story.
I would like to take out a little piece of magic, like not a lot bigger than like wire or something. Just throw it on the mirror, like not to damage it or anything, to just have it touch it.
What type of effect would the magic be intended for?
But not really magic, just a normal piece of wire.
All right.
To make it a little bit more visible, I will make it glow.
Ooh, okay. In that case, as it
Flies through.
yeah, as it touches the mirror, you see that almost a ripple effect goes across the mirror.
I could tell. That's why I tried to dodge my blast I sent out to whoever it is in there.
As well as that, Cloud, you realize something. This mirror wasn't meant for taking power. It was meant for transporting power. You believe if you were to mess with it, along with the help of Aiden, you could probably set up some kind of portal. Perhaps allowing you to return here.
So, Aiden, do you think there's any chance we could, use this thing in some sort of beneficial way? Maybe manipulate it or mess with it or something? I feel like there's something here that we're not really noticing.
Hey, wait, let me think for a moment. That rune goes there and that rune. I think I know what you're thinking. And I would like to try to manipulate it in a way that it is not dangerous, but more useful. Like, as you said, like a homeward scroll or something in this regard.
All right. 1 moment. All right. As you sort of mess with it, make me an Arcana check.
Magic Cat, would you help me? Oh?
Which magic cat? There's two of us.
Fair.
You magic cat, like the cat magic cat. Could you help me? Because like that's a lot of rune writing, you know? Okay, and that's a 21 for me.
All right. All right, give me just a moment. All right, which of you mess with it?
Me.
All right. In that case, let me see.
While this is happening, I'm holding an action to attack if something hops out of that mirror.
Sounds good to me. I'll let you know if something does. All right.
Aiden is like looking very carefully.
I wanna, after seeing what happened when the little piece of wire got thrown at it and it like rippled, I want to take like one of those little like the larger shards of glass and I want to throw that.
Ah. As this is happening?
I mean, they're like writing runes and stuff on the ground, right?
Indeed, they are.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw at the thing. They're like drawing stuff on the ground. Sure.
All right, give me just a moment. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So as you throw it at it, it does the rippling effect again and then falls on the ground.
Is it like?
Ow! Hey, don't just throw stuff at this.
Okay. Aiden,
Yeah?
what do you think would happen if I catapulted you out here?
I think that would be bad.
But we've thrown stuff at it, and it just seems to bounce off, right?
Yeah,
It
like,
goes
but I'm
through.
not stuff.
I mean, you're kind of stuffed.
Well, wait. I'm doing the magic. I'm not your ammunition. Like, here is a book, and I put out like roll for random books. Catapult that against it.
No, not even a bother.
All right.
Okay.
As you finish the runes, you feel the magic begin to surge. Would you like to step back or just continue to stay in the same spot?
I would stay in the same spot. He's pretty confident that his magic should have worked as he planned to.
All right. In that case, sorry, give me a moment. So, a green mist begins to flow from the mirror slowly. And eventually, it seems to fill this area of the room. The mirror glistens, and you believe that should you come across mirrors like this in the future, you could use them to teleport to each other. AKA,
Hey, so-
you have unlocked fast travel.
Okay, guys, look. If we find another one of those mirrors at some point, we can probably get back here really quick.
What?
Probably.
Are we supposed to like
ref-
step through it or something, or just?
Yep.
I
snap our
think
fingers?
just
Essentially.
look at it.
Essentially, it works like the paintings in Super Mario.
Oh,
Lyra, could I have the book for a moment, please?
can I try and like put my hand into
Yeah,
it?
sure.
You can
Like
attempt
poke
to,
it
yes.
with like force, like poke it with like force, like with the intention of putting my hand.
I
through
give
it.
you the book.
So
Okay.
currently, as you poke it, it ripples, but does not seem to allow your hand through. It does not seem as if there's another side to go through currently.
While
Interesting.
while they're doing all this rune drawing, I want to identify that scroll.
Sounds good. You can see it is a scroll of... Hold on.
Love. It's a scroll of identify. You can identify and identify spell.
All right, that's one. Ah, all right. That is a scroll of... Huh, well that's handy. It's a scroll of Fireball.
Wow.
I would like to take a close look in the book Lyron gave me and think about like which materials would I need to be able to construct such a mirror myself? Because it didn't look like a complicated build, so
Well, you can collect all this glass.
but like there's glass. Which materials will I need? Like what worth or something? So to try and make one of those myself.
Anything other than the glass seems optional. It's more about the shape and size and form of the mirror that seems not optional.
Are these pieces of glass like transparent, or do they look like mirror shards?
They look much more like mirror shards.
Okay, can I pick one up and try and see my reflection in it?
Let me see.
I assume that's a 3rd level fireball.
Yes. Yep. All right. Unless, of course, you have spell slots to cast it higher, in which case you can spend. Basically, essentially, how it works is you get a 3rd level spell slot use of it for free before it disappears. However, you can upcast it, and it just counts as a 1 lower spell slot for each level. So, for example, if you cast it at level 5, like with a level 5
I'd
spell
have to
slot, it
gain
would be
3
cast at level
levels.
6.
I'd have to gain 3 levels before I could even think about it, so...
Well, currently it gives you a free level 3 spell slot to cast that specifically at.
Sure.
So you can use that now, but yeah, if you were to upcast it, you would have to gain more levels. So as you look into the shard, you see nothing at first, but then you see what seems to be a room with pillars. And then everything goes dark.
With pillars. I'm gonna like pick up like other shards of glass to see if I can like recreate having seen that.
Specifically, you see there were... Hold on. I'll have to make sure about this. There were 4 pillars specifically, and there was another one of those black stained spots with glass.
Oh.
Okay, guys, like help me pick up as many of those shards as possible. And while I say that, I would like to think about if I used a mending cantrip for like many times and then tried to enchant it, would I be able, out of the parts that are lying around, to at some point make a mirror with a similar effect as the one there?
Not only that, but you could craft many things out of it.
Okay, I will just start going ham using Mage Hand and trying to collect as much of the glass as possible because that seems useful, and ask the others if they would like help me.
All right.
I would help, yes.
Sounds
we can
good.
help you scoop up some glass.
In
Well,
that case,
I hold up my bag of holding.
from this entire hallway, you get 1 stock of it, which a stock can be used to build certain items, and we'll go over that later. Would you like to continue this way, collecting this glass as well?
I think so.
All right.
I'm gonna take a peek in this room too. Wow.
This room appears to be barren, almost like it was unfinished.
Okay.
So I have one stock, or from the next room, will I get another one?
Currently, you have 1.5 stocks.
Okay. So is there enough glass on the ground still that I could get like a full 2 stocks, or is it like not enough for that?
So essentially, this was 1 stock. Down here, the glass starts to thin, so you only have about half a stock by here.
Okay, so I think I would stop at like half a stock and be
Is this
okay with that.
And
All
is
right.
this just a dead end down here? Or is this?
You see there is a doorway over here, and there's a hallway here and here. And, oh, sorry, this. Sorry, my bad. That is a dead end. Sorry.
Okay. Gun back around.
Hmm.
This way also appears to be a dead end. This way appears to lead, interestingly enough, closer back to around where you remember the chamber was. The original large one. And you can hear sort of an echo through the wall.
But there is just a wall.
Yes.
Hmm.
Let's continue grabbing our glass.
All
Okay,
right.
I will then continue this way, and every time I see a little bit of glass, I would pick it up.
Sounds good.
So will I at some point get another half stock, or will it stay at like 1.5?
Well, hold on, where are you?
Currently
You
not.
believe that collecting this, and the glass in this room would give you exactly another full stock, which would be 2 stocks.
Boop, boop, boop.
However, as you step into this room,
Oops.
you hear something.
What do I hear?
It
I wanna
sounds
take a look at this pile of glass.
it sounds almost like something dragging against the ground. You take a look at this glass. This appears to be the same type of glass you saw back around the other bend where. Oh, hold on. They're here. Where that black stain was.
And there's a black stain here.
Yep.
And there are 4 pillars behind me.
Indeed.
Guys, I think this is bad.
You hear.
I quickly just pick up the rest of the glass laying there so that I get my second stock.
All right. You have 2 full stocks. Nice. However, as soon as you get those 2 stocks, you hear a dragging sound from this side of the room.
I'm gonna very slowly.
I'm gonna hold an
peek.
action.
What are you holding in action for?
If something aggressive comes out, I'm gonna shoot it.
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
look both ways.
I will allow you to define aggressive, of course. So, whoo boy. So, Tal, you are the one who sees it first. Coming out from behind these pillars, you see this creature.
What the hell is that?
And unfortunately, initiative must begin.
Oh no.
All right, fire your shot.
All right. Let me roll my initiative first.
I've got you.
Okay. So
What is the modifier for Initiative?
Wait. How do I roll?
21. I get to go. That's ridiculous. Okay.
Why does it roll initiative? What's the methodology here?
Essentially, whatever you put in your dexterity slot. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Wait, what the heck? Hold on.
Yeah.
Something's wrong, because someone
my
got a
modifier
31.
is 16. My modifier is 16.
Oh, that's because
Pretty good.
Okay, you have to put your modifier into the dexterity slot, not the.
Oh wait, mine's the only one that's right then, because I put my modifiers there.
That's my bad.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no,
Oh.
it's not. Mine's not even right either. No. I thought-
Unfortunately, we're gonna have
and-
to redo that initiative. Give me a moment.
So where it says basic strength dexterity, I have to put like -1, 3, 2, -1.
Yeah.
And
Put
where do I roll?
put the small number in that area.
Two.
I'll roll it for you guys. Don't worry. Essentially, it's
One.
automatic, and it automatically puts you all in initiative.
0. No, what's funny though? That's with me having a plus 14. I rolled a 21, so yay.
Oh man.
So I'm happy that's getting rerolled. Wisdom is 2.
Well, someone
That's
rolled a
actually pretty
31.
Yeah, my 31. I was pretty proud of that 31.
Sorry,
Alright,
bud.
plus 5. And here's my held action rolled 11. So cool.
All
I
right.
roll high with my checks,
Oh,
not my
Now it's
character.
working.
Give me just a moment. And everyone is currently in initiative.
I rolled worse.
Ooh.
My initiative is
That also
not terrible.
a nice plus 16. That's
All right. So,
The
unfortunately,
cat has +4?
Mine didn't save, but
that is where we're going to have to end the session because we are nearing time. As much as I hate to, because I would love for you guys to be able to get into combat, that will also give a chance for the other player to be here in your first fight.
nice.
So I'm sorry about that, but we shall pick this up next week. And heck yeah, that was some cool roleplay. Thank you guys
And
for
happy
being
I
here.
rolled high on that. I'm happy I rolled high on that book to find the mirror book.
Heck yeah, man.
I can't believe I still don't have one reflection.
Hey, I can build quick travel portals now.
Heck yeah.
That's
And several
I
other
bet on the
things
first
that you
one.
shall figure out as you experiment.
I bet on the first one, natural one, I just build a portal into like mirror dimension and we all die.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I am sorry to have to end it this early. I know it's about 15 minutes till, but unfortunately this combat is going to take a little bit longer than 15 minutes. So,
Okay.
not to mention it would be better if Nim was here. So, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you all for joining this, and thank you, Lyron, for coming in clutch when we needed another character. And I hope you guys enjoyed this session. And I hope that in the future you will enjoy this dungeon as well. So yeah. I am going to go ahead and address the audience. And I will be right back in. And then after that, I'm going to go and see if I can finally get some actually saved macros for you guys. Oh no.
That's not right. I
Well,
was saying if you could do like that, but that's not right. Okay. Got it. All right.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
wasted a natural 20. Would you look at that?
Yeah, it's just whatever I put in. Yeah, it's funny.
all
All
right.
right.
Thank you guys, and I shall see you next time.
All right,
Adios.
see you.
All right, chat. Listen up here. You scoundrels. You are awesome people that all deserve love and affection, and I hope you have a good day. Or night, depending on what it is for you. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys next time. I freaking love this campaign, man. These people are so good at roleplay, and it's just really fun to watch them do their thing. So, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next time, and adios.